Hello, my name is Nicholas, and thank you for checking out the video. The subject is realistic goals for training and nutrition versus make-believe stuff that comes out of either Hollywood or the state that I'm living in. And the reason why I'm focusing on this is because I see a lot of training routines, nutrition plans that are just not realistic for the average person. Like, for example, the average person, at least in my mind, has a job, going to school, and is at a certain level of condition. Because let's just consider this. We all are at a different level of conditioning. For somebody to step into a gym who has not bodybuilded or done a fitness plan in their life, and to tell them you're going to do this, that, and this without really doing an assessment would be to their detriment, at least in my opinion. And I'm seeing this more and more and more because, unfortunately, Americans emulate people instead of really looking at the group of professionals who are working on that one person, being a celebrity, a model, whoever the group is working on. So the group consists of like 3 personal trainers, a nutritionist, and the list goes on. The average person just does not have that. And so the average person is doing what the majority of us are doing, trying to copy. And that is not going to work. And the most difficult part of my job is telling somebody, this plan that you're doing is not for you. And one of the best ways that I try to get through to them is I show them what I do. Like right now, I'm posting videos on my transformation. And so instead of telling them that they're wrong, plain out, and sometimes I have to do that, I show them my transitional phases. And they say, oh, so this is happening over time. They assume it's happening in just 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I say, no, in reality, I would not want to put my body through all that stress at one time. I could, but really, to be successful in the long run, I want to change my body over a period of time and let those adaptations take place. Does that make sense? And so being that I'm showing this footage and the photos and etc., it kind of clicks in one's head, okay, so if this guy's doing it this way and he's getting the results, why are the celebrities or the models or fitness people and blah, 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 blah not doing it? Well, that's the thing. A lot of them are doing it this way, or they're doing it in an unhealthy manner, and usually you can tell at some point, right? Something just doesn't look right. And so just bear in mind, and I really want to get people on this, a trend is a trend. Trends are like your sex partners. They come and go. But what works usually remains. What I do remains. I'm not following trends. I'm not following, well, why don't you drink a NOS before your workout? For those of you who don't know what a NOS is, it's basically a sugary, hypertonic, as I would like to say, beverage that will fuck your workup out. It will totally cause a hormonal mess. But being that it's promoted on television right now, Americans, especially young men, are like, well, if that athlete's doing that, I'm going to do it. But in reality, that athlete's not doing that. I'm not doing that. We're doing a specialized plan that works for us. And usually a professional or somebody that knows what they're talking about designs it for us. And we follow it. And then we get results, we adapt, and changes are made over time. And then when we adapt to that plan or level of conditioning, it changes over time too. So nothing is in stone because our age is not in stone. We age, we get older, our body changes. Just like a singer who sings and sings and sings for 20 years, their voice changes, so they have to change how they sing a song. Or sometimes they're lucky and they have to make little minor adjustments. Same thing with your body. Sometimes people get better as they age. They mature. Certain things come out that they didn't have when they were younger. or vice versa. So there's always adjustments that have to be made. And in the fitness industry, unfortunately, there is very little emphasis on what is truly effective, long-term effective. There's always that short-term, let me get results now. And if that is capable of doing, think about it in the long run. Does that one little thing you're doing make up for all the 5 things you were doing wrong or just not even paying attention to? So I show my footage to let people know this is reality versus something that is just not real. And there you go. I hope I made my point. Peace.